What's up, Mystic family? This is Nick with Mystic Manifesting, and I have returned from Mexico. I have actually just restarted this video, and it's the first time I've restarted or did any kind of editing or changing of anything on this channel. But long story short, little recap like we tend to do here is I have survived the trip to Mexico. It was not scary, and I had a lot of fun, and it would definitely go back again. Had a great time with SP, used affirmations, and actually came up with a great plan, and we bonded, and we learned a lot about each other, and things were revealed why she was holding back, and it made it easier for me to change my story. Still some things came up that triggered me. Tequila and mezcal, which is like a stronger tequila that I've never heard of before until I got there, brought out some triggers and emotions in me where I actually got emotional with SP, which was a very weak moment as a man for me, but she was also drunk too, so whatever. Then we went through a whole thing where I was very drunk, and I can recap all this later, but she took care of me very well, which I've taken care of her while she's been fucked up before, but first time like that, and she did a very good job with me throwing up on myself and stuff and getting me back home, and it was overall a very good experience. Things are not fully where I want them still, but I see the movement, and even if I didn't see the movement, I see the movement, you know what I'm saying? We're mystics, we're manifesting, we're going to get whatever we want. So, anyway, I don't know what I'm going to fully title this video yet, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to tie it all in right now. So, I have returned to the channel. This is the first video for me being back in Chicago. What I have done since I've been back is, over the past month or two, I've been on and off answering emails. I have gone back and answered every single email I could find. If I did not answer you, send another email because I'm monitoring them more closely now and checking the mysticmanifesting@gmail.com every day, just like I check my personal email. I have also gone through all the comments of this channel. I've seen every comment and every reply and everything, I believe, and I have replied to all of them. And I love the support you guys are giving me, and I love to be able to give support back. It means a lot to me that you guys are actually being impacted by what I'm teaching and showing, and why I show you the real raw that, oh, when I can't manifest something, what am I doing? And me doubting the law and stuff like that. And the fact that people have still reached out and wanted to coach with me after that means the world to me too. And I am very honored, flattered, all that stuff. I did, if you sent me an email, I did justify to you why I have not answered and why it's been difficult. We're going to get into the topic of the video with this. I stopped doing the coaching and stuff for a while because I did say when I started the channel it was going to be free, because I thought, how many people are really going to reach out to me? I started this where I was just kind of like venting, or like, okay, I'm gonna make one or two videos, and if whoever it helps, and hopefully that's it. And then people started asking me for help, and I said, okay, here's an email me, and I'll help you out for free. And I was trying to help everybody for free, and things were going great with my SP. I broke out of the friend zone. I was moving back. It was moving quick. She was talking to me every day, like boyfriend girlfriend stuff, and we were moving on a very quick pace towards relationship, and I was very detached from it, and I was very confident in everything. And it seemed to be when I was reading all of the stories that people were sending me, because either you send me your old story or negative story, or I requested so I could figure out maybe where your triggers or blocks are or whatever. I was doing all this coaching for free and stuff, and I had a couple of people offer to pay me, a couple of people tell me I should be charging. I'm like, no, Neville didn't really charge and stuff like that. I don't want to be like all these other coaches and stuff. Not saying that it's bad that they charge, not saying that all that stuff, but not saying anything wrong with it. That's how they make their living. And I was thinking, I'm like, and I did have the thought, yeah, if I am making a difference and it is helping them, then I should be able to charge. And I was just going through like this whole guilt thing. I don't know why I didn't want to charge. Well, anyway, those old stories and stuff, they say this about psychologists. The psychologist gets inundated, like they have a very high word I can't say, where they don't want to be on the planet anymore, because I think if you say the word, YouTube will ban you. But I think they'll be out of there because they're so used to listening to the negative and seeing the worst in life. So I think a similar thing was happening with me with the amount of emails I was answering and stuff. I know I got a couple success stories out of there, because all I was asking for was success stories, but then I would coach people and I wasn't hearing back from them. Now, there's patients and stuff like that too. I don't know if their stories have happened yet, but I haven't seen their name on the channel or on email or anything like that. So I would have assumed that they've got their success and moved along, and I didn't get the success stories, which is all I was asking before. So with that, I went back, I emailed everybody, and I said, yes, I will be doing coaching now if you send me an email. So going forward, from here on out, I'm sure if the channel blows up more and gets even more people, I'll have to raise things a little bit, but I'm trying to do it fairly and not be like, I know why the other channels charge so much is because they have so many people, and you have to realize your time is valuable too, and this is a self-concept thing too. I can't just be like martyring and like, oh, I'm here, I'm do whatever, and it'll be free and nothing for my cost. But if I'm trying to make a living and break out and do a business and stuff like that, where I want to follow my passions, and this is part of my passions, I should charge for it. And that's what a couple of members on this channel have justified with me. So going forward, what I came up with was, if you send me an email, this is for now. I don't know if it's going to change, or whenever you tune into my channel, it might be different by now if this is like a year or two down the road. I don't know when you're going to be here. But if you come to the channel and you like what you see, or you have a question on a video, or you want to know my advice on your situation, and you send me an email and you outline it with whatever specific thing you have, I will send you an email back with what I think on your topic and tell you what I think you should do. If you like what I told you, if you enjoyed it, if it felt like it helped, or if it changed your state, or if even if you need a little pep talk, I'll shoot you that message back. And I'm got another phone working right now too, so we could go live at the same time when I'm uploading. If you like what you see and hear, and you really appreciate what I did, I will accept a donation of whatever you feel comfortable giving. If you don't want to give anything, that's cool too, because the email is literally, I do put effort into them, but it's going to take me under 10, 15 minutes, depending on your story. I think the most I maybe spent was like almost 20 to 30 minutes on it, which is still, I mean, that's a lot of time. And like, there's people who do the email coaching on other channels, and they'll charge you like $10 an email or $5 an email. And I'm charging nothing. It's whatever you want to pay or donate, and you don't have to do anything on the email term. I'm also figuring out the Zoom thing, and if you want to do a 1 hour Zoom coaching call with me, I would say 45 minutes, but I already know if I say 45, I mean, well, I guess maybe it will be 45, but I already know I'm going to go to an hour because I want to make sure you get what I'm telling you. The price I came up with for that, because I don't know how to price any of this stuff, and I'm trying to be fair and reasonable, like not as expensive as all these other coaches, because we're a smaller channel, and I consider you guys like the Mystic family. So I am saying between $80 and $100, whatever. If you can afford $100 and you don't mind giving it, that would be appreciated, and we'll talk for an hour. If you can only afford $80, I just want to stick in that price range, and whatever you can do. I already know people will be like, all right, here's the 80. So I mean, might as well just put 80 down for it. But you know, I give the option if I don't really want you to go over 100 either, so just stick in that price range for an hour long Zoom call. Or we could do it through on Instagram. I'm including my Instagram. I'm gonna drop that down in the bio too. So as a little bit of a channel update too, is because I consider you guys like the Mystic family and stuff like that, and all of you have been very supporting. And why I'm directing more of my attention towards this channel is I have nearly 400 subscribers here, but every time I go live, I know almost the names who pop up a lot. Everyone who comments frequently and goes to the lives frequently, I know your names, your stories, and your faces if you have your picture and stuff like that. And you guys know me, and I consider you like friends and family and stuff like that. And I've put up my Instagram, and you guys have gone there and liked my pictures and stuff. And I believe a couple of you, only like 1 or 2 of you, have gone to my comedy account, which originally I didn't want to include in all this, on TikTok, but you guys have gone and watched that. So I greatly appreciate your support in my other endeavors. So if you wanted to do coaching on maybe like Instagram DMs, we could work out like find a price and work out something to do there. But at the same time, like I'm trying to say, I want to make the prices fair to you guys, where I don't feel guilty about charging it, and at the same time make my time valuable and kind of meet in the middle somewhere. So anyway, that's where the channel is now. I've gone through since I've been back from Mexico. I'm going to try to post daily, but I can't promise. That's always been a goal of mine on this channel. But at the end of the day, like I said, I've got 1,200 followers on TikTok and 300, which are mainly just friends and stuff, on Instagram. And those are my two big social medias where I've been trying to promote my other art forms and things that I like to do. And what I've discovered is the 400, nearly 400 of you guys, it's under 400, it's 370 to be exact, or 371 as of this time of this video. You guys have been more loyal, more supportive, and more deserving of my attention, time, and effort than that. Now, I mean, that stuff is my passion. I love doing it, and if you guys want to check it out, I'll put it down, but it's Flex Entertainment 1 on TikTok. And hopefully it doesn't get taken down ever. At the time you're seeing this, a year or two down the road, it's still there and it's blown up and it's a big channel. And Flex_Lassiter, Lassiter, on Instagram. And I'll put those down in the bio too. So if you want to check me out there, follow me there. I appreciate it. And I really, overall, I appreciate all your guys' support. So anyway, about 11 minutes in, we'll go into the topic of the video. It ties in to what I was saying with coaching. So I've had a few people, it's not just one, so I don't want anyone to think I'm singling you out, and I'm not going to use names or anything. When I went through, I made it clear on everything that it was going to be a donation after one message, or if you want to continue doing more, it's probably going to be easier just to talk over a Zoom or a phone call or something like that. But I'm not doing my phone, so we'll find another way to talk, but it's just easier to do it vocally for me and for you probably, and taking notes on whatever I'm saying. And I outlined a plan. Well, here's something I've noticed with a lot of people who buy coaching, I believe. I personally have bought coaching before, and that's when I was doing a strong mental diet. I was knocking out everything I needed to do, right? My stuff was in order, and I was doing everything I needed to manifest, and my SP would have come in anyway. I think what sped it up was when I bought the coaching, because I believed if I bought coaching, I would get my SP fast, and she would be conformed in everything that I want right now if I bought the coaching. And that thought was on my mind for weeks and months and all that stuff. So everyone who's thinking that you need a coach, that becomes part of what you need to do. It's almost like when they use witchcraft or whatever, and they do a spell or whatever, or a love potion. I don't know. I don't look into witchcraft, but to my understanding, they're doing a physical act to impress the subconscious, which is like when I say burn the letter or write a letter to your SP or do something like that. You're doing a physical act to impress the subconscious. So doing a coaching session, like I said, when I did mine, I was hungover. She told me everything I already knew. But what I needed to hear, and it was Bianca will Create Your Future if you want to go coach with her, but I don't believe she's there anymore because I didn't see her last time. I checked it a few weeks ago. But I would love to do a collab with her, talk with her, so if anyone knows her, reach out. But anyway, what I needed her to tell me was, yes, it's possible, even though there's a third party and you're blocked everywhere and you don't see movement or see any good signs. I needed someone to tell me it's possible. And after I heard it within a couple days, everything else I'd been working on, it snapped into place and happened. So it was, for me, the coaching needed to be done not as a final step, but it was just something that helped me push my beliefs there. I've manifested my SP back 3 times before even talking to Bianca, so I knew it was possible, and it was blocking circumstances, ghosting circumstances, and manifesting SP out of thin air circumstances. So it's like I had already done other circumstances, but when I found about the third party, it felt impossible. And I took talking to her to know what I already know, but to break that barrier, you know what I'm saying? So talking to her broke that barrier. So that's the reason why I would say if you need a coach to do that, I will tell you right now for free through this video, I don't give a shit what your circumstances are. They don't matter. You will get your manifestation. So I've told you that for free. And if you send me an email, I will give you the techniques I believe you should do. But at the end of the day, it's what works best for you to impress your subconscious. So I will give you what I think you should do. And I'll tell you, test it out for 2 weeks or a month or whatever. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Then don't come back to me again. And that's why I do it through the email thing first, where you could donate or whatever first if you think it's going to help you or whatever. Because like Neville said the ladder experiment. If you can't do what I told you, if it doesn't work with what I told you, then don't come back to me. And he would do that for free. So he'd go do the ladder experiment. And he goes, I guarantee it will work. So like I'm telling you, I guarantee it's going to work. And if you believe and you're really following it, it will work. Just like Neville said, if they weren't able to do it, then they're not fully believing it and they're just doubting it or not making it want to happen. I had a couple instances where I said, just try it out for 2 weeks. What's the worst that can happen? And let me know your success story in 2 weeks. And it was a couple people that said, okay, I'm going to come back to you in 2 weeks and find out what to do next. That mindset, this is why people get caught in, I've been coaching for years with someone, or I've been working with this person for months. And I believe in like this thing Naya says, where it's like, it shouldn't be months and years and all that stuff. I mean, it could for maybe really big things or things you have high resistance to, but she believes easy and effortless manifesting. I do too, but I will show you where I'm getting snagged up too. And where I've been snagged up in the past and where I could see is happening with you. But the people who I've talked to like that, and there's a couple of you, if you need to come back in 2 weeks to find out the next step, there's no next step. Right now, in manifesting, what are we doing? Here's a quantum leap, a quantum jump, a shift. If we are going from blocked, not wanting to be talked to, a third party, all this circumstances, we're going to shift into what we want. Constant communication, love. I'm saying all SP stuff, but also there would be money or abundance or I have it now. Feeling whatever you want now. That's the thing. Feel it now. If I had $10,000 in the bank and I had bills coming up, do I give a fuck about the bills? No, I don't give a fuck about the bills. If I had my SP, do I care that I'm not hanging out with her this weekend or whatever she's posting on her Snap story? No, I don't care about it because that's my girl. Or if her girl, it's your guy, whatever. Like, you, also, never mind. I'll tell this story later. But I was thinking, just what I wanted to say was sorry, I lost my train of thought on this stupid thing, but you already have what you need to manifest, and it's right now, feeling you have already achieved it. And if you can't, it's inner conversations. Go in your head. You don't have to hear their voice perfectly. You don't have to see them perfectly, but chat with them in your head throughout the day. Imagine like it's the feeling. It's not hearing the voice perfectly or seeing the text message or whatever. It's you're having a hard day at work. Here's what I would do. I have a hard day at work. It's like, man, babe, you can't believe this shit. Oh, really, baby? They're treating you like that? Well, wait till you get home and blah, blah, blah and shit like that. And well, this weekend's going to be good. I'm going to treat you. Like, imagine them saying what you want to hear, right? And then as you go to sleep, you create that end scene. Keep the same end scene. Keep it short. Keep it sweet. Keep it to the point. You fall asleep. Mine was laying in bed. Her laying right here. Her arm across here. Her head right here on this pec right here. This is my broken pec. So on the good pec right here. My arm around her. Feeling the softness of her right here. Feeling the curly hair and it's drifting on my neck. And her face snuggling up on my neck. And moving up here. And then looking down into her brown eyes. And this was the scene. And sometimes I couldn't see her face perfectly. Sometimes I couldn't see or feel all those sensations perfectly. But I would try. I would sit and very much relax. Deep breaths. Meditate. Get in there. Picture that scene. And as I fall asleep on days where I was too tired to actually see the scene, I would just try to get that feeling. And then as I went to sleep, I would picture her and just had that feeling. That's my girl. First thing I wake up, I know she's not right next to me, but what's the first thing I think? I am so thankful that I have my SP in my life. And this goes back to my gratitude lessons that I was teaching in the very first videos. Just like every time I pull up and I want to get a parking spot out front, I'm so thankful I always get parking by my parents' house and by SP's house. The parking is horrible, but I always get a spot out front. And when I don't have the spot, which is like maybe 1 out of 10 times or 2 out of 10 times now, I say, thank you so much, universe, for the spot. Now go park where I'm supposed to. And by the time I walk around to the house, the spot's open. So if I want to go move it, I could go back. But I say, thank you so much for 2 spots. So same thing with SP. You wake up and the SP's not there. I am so thankful I have SP in my life. Or I'm so thankful, if it's money, go to sleep counting the money as you're falling asleep and say, I am so thankful for my abundance, and just feel rich as you're going to sleep. And first thing you wake up, I am so grateful for my money. And then throughout the day, your inner conversations, and you try to walk. Well, if you don't have what you want, you're going to be like this, walking through the day, all kind of hunched over and shit. Put your shoulders back, chest out, head up. This is physical change to create a psychological change. So keep yourself bigger, more confident, stuff like that. I know it can be hard. That's why I say go to the gym and stuff like that and focus on yourself to not for a vain reason, but because it's healthy, because it's good for your body. You should be in shape, because when your body changes, your mind changes. Clean your house, clean your place of living, make it organized and tidy, because if that's organized, these are things that I know for a fact, because things change in my life when they're like right now. I'm a little bit stressed out and wavering on some stuff, and things aren't perfect. I've been missing the gym because of the trip, and after everything, unpacking and stuff like that, the house is a wreck, the dishes are bad, and I got to wash tons of laundry. But everything's kind of like a little bit wavered, and I have to finish painting. So there's a million things to do here, but get your life in order. Take care of what you have to take care of. Change your thoughts and feel it now. If I have my SP now, I don't have to worry about texting every 5 minutes. I got to go finish painting. I got to go do this. And then take every little bit of what you can get. I keep talking SP because that seems to be the most common thing. That's what people want to know about. The money they don't really care about, but I will do videos on money, and I am currently manifesting more money and financial freedom for myself to go and do what I want. And with that, I just want to say, feel it now. What you want is now, and you can have whatever you want. So don't tell me, I'll be back in 2 weeks for the next step. When I send you an email, I'm not sending you the next steps or the first set of steps. I am sending you now the what is already done. Creation is finished. I am telling you what to do, and that's it. There's no more. But if you need to sit down and talk to me, and you feel like you need to vent and all that stuff, the reason I do charge, like I said, is because I'm going to be absorbing some of that negative energy and stuff like that, which I don't mind, because I'm here to help you guys, and I want to help you guys because I've been in your shoes before. And we're going to sit down, we're going to talk about it, and I'm going to flip your state, and we're going to get you positive, and I'm going to be here, the one to tell you, yes, it's possible, and you can do anything you want, and I'm going to give you all the reasons why it can happen. So that's where I'm coming from. So I wanted to make this video to tell you guys, again, as always, circumstances don't matter. And to stop looking for a process and steps and million things. It's now, it's done, do it now. I can't stress that enough. It's a big thing. It trips me up too. It's like, okay, I have to script, I have to do the gratitude, and I can't get out of bed until I do the gratitude and stuff like that. This morning I kept doing that because I was like, unsure. And I look from the very first gratitude I said, and I finally look at my phone, I got a message from SP. But I didn't think I had one because I had a nightmare that she wasn't going to text me. She was messaging me. She sent me stuff that I wanted her to send me, that I would ask her for, and it was something stupid, but she would never send it to me. And then randomly she does it without even asking, because everything is mind. Everything starts here and here before it's projected out there. Imagination is causation of reality, like Neville said. And I'm seeing it, you're seeing it, and we're all in this together. All the Mystic family. We're all going to keep building and working together. I'm doing the lives at least once a week, but I think I'm going to make one. I'm going to make one more video, and I'm going to make one now. I'm going to post this video now, and it's going to be kind of a midnight thing. It's a middle of the night thing. But a little bit of extra news I'm going to put on this, and I'm going to put it in each one of the videos for a while. I have been debating the idea. I prayed for divine inspiration on the plane ride to Mexico for a idea to do something I love and have fun, and to encompass everything I want: financial freedom, my SP, freedom for my family, having fun, and helping others. Like, how do I get all those things? And I slept on the plane, and this idea started forming. And by the time we got to the Airbnb, I told her, I'm like, it would be great. We have a good personality together. Let's start a vlog together. And to my surprise, she said yes, because I didn't have any resistance to the idea. It just felt natural to say it. This is inspired action. It felt natural to say it. It felt natural to receive that answer. And we made a kick-ass vlog. Well, clips of it. I have to edit it tonight, which I'm going to do while we go live tonight, I think. And anyway, that's the long and short of it. So number one, I'm doing coaching. We've now decided that. Email coaching for one email response to your questions is donation based. I guess anything after that, I'll charge extra, just because, like I said, it's taking on a lot for me and my time. And $80 to $100 for a 1 hour Zoom call. I'm going to include my Instagram and comedy page below. And I am starting a vlog with SP, which is going to be coming around. I would love to have you guys, my Mystic family, to come view it if it's something you'd be interested in viewing. It's watching a success story live, but also I'm going to show the negative stuff on there that happens between us, but she don't know. She just knows I'm a life coach on the side, not a manifesting coach. I don't even think she'd comprehend the manifesting thing. But as of now, I don't have the confidence to really sustain her knowing about it. But if you see something negative on the channel, best believe Mystic Family's gonna find out about it, which she don't know about no Mystic channel. Mystic Family's gonna find out, like, okay, you guys see that on that channel? Yeah, here's what I was thinking around that time, and here's what I think spiraled it. And we're gonna go back and we're gonna come up with affirmations. And here's what I'm gonna go do. And I'm gonna go slip back over there and we can watch the vlogs and then see something and then see how it changed. And hey, did you guys see that? Okay, then now we know causation is the effect. So I think it's kind of a cool, unique thing. So if you're interested in that, there will be a vlog. And overall, remember today, it is yours now. Stop worrying about steps. Stop worrying about doing a million things. We are feeling it natural, and we are getting in the state. Feeling is the secret. Neville told us this. Remember all the things that you hear hammered in your head from all the other videos because you watched all the same coaches as me. I already know you did. And you've read all Neville's books and you heard Neville's lectures. Relax and let those things, hey, I am God in my reality. Here's some affirmations. I am God in my reality. Everything is working out in my favor. The bad things always lead to the good things. I always get whatever I want. I always get whatever I want and I get it quickly. You have got this. Trust me. You're my friends. You're my family. You're the Mystic Manifesting crew, family, whatever you want to call us. You got this. I'm happy to have you guys. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be making videos again. So remember, it's yours now. And the video started at about 11 minutes. So I'm going to write that in the title because I know people are going to be annoyed. Well, especially people who just found the channel because they ain't going to stick around. But anyway, thanks for everyone who does stick around always. And I know my OG viewers are out there. If you guys want, share the channel to anyone who you think it might help or would vibe with all this. And when I start the vlog, if you guys want to share that to anyone who you think would be interested in that or my comedy page or anything like that, I'd greatly appreciate it. But you don't have to. And like I said, with the emails and stuff, you don't have to donate, but it would be nice if you did. But at the same time, you don't. Like, I don't ask for anything other than your success stories and just your friendship and support that you guys keep giving me. So I really appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. You got this. I always ramble on at the end because I want to pound it home that you got this. We're all in this together, and you're going to get your success. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.